ever been playing Mario and wondered what it's like to live in 2D? I mean, only being able to walk forwards and backwards must be really challenging, but today we're going to experience that challenge for ourselves. And that's because in today's video we are traveling our town in a completely straight line. Alright, we made it to our starting point and we're going to see how the master does it. We are starting at, it is called the Keho Movie Theater, and we're going to be traveling 5.81 miles to get to the old movie theater on the other side of town. Let's do this. 5.81 miles, here we come. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what to expect on this.
Let's walk through a spider web.
So the challenge is staying in a straight line, and we have a long ways to go, as you can see from the map here. So I want to say as long as we stay within like 100 feet of that line, roughly the whole, what the heck?
Oh, okay, stop. There's a big spider on you.
Is it?
It's on your backpack. You're fine.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you take off the backpack. Okay, you're good. That thing is huge. Move away from it. Move away from it.
Where is it?
It's on your backpack somewhere. Okay.
Is it too late to go home?
Little did I know that this incident would end up foreshadowing the next 2 hours of my life, where we constantly traversed through low brush forests, encountered many spiders, and had many falls along the way.
Oh, are you good? Yeah. Ow. Also, under no circumstances are any of you to ever try this at home, because I mean, we're in the middle of a lot of forest right now, and if we didn't have a GPS right now, I think we'd actually be screwed. So me and Mario, man, I'm gonna take him to go see the Mario movie when this thing's all done.
And even though we'd been going for a few hours, because of the sheer density of the forest, we had barely made any progress on the map. But me, Mario, and King kept going, and eventually we found the light at the end of the tunnel.
What does that say?
Oh, dude, that's a bad fence. We did it, bro. Oh.
But this was only the beginning, because after we had traversed the little neighborhood we come upon, we were met with an even bigger forest than the one we just conquered. And this ended up being a real low point in this challenge. Our energy was low, our cameras were almost dead, and the weather wasn't looking good. And I was seriously considering giving up, until King said this.
You know when Mario, he starts jumping, and he starts to little jump, boing, boing, and he starts flipping, doing flips, cartwheels. This is us, bro. Like the rest of the home stretch is a 5-hour day next time. We got it, bro.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it, bro.
And this motivation gave me the boost that I needed, and we kept going. And our plan was that we would make it through the big forest, and then we would come back to finish off the rest of the challenge the following day with charged cameras and more supplies. And after about an hour of traveling through the forest, we had made it to the end. But it was then that we made a grim realization.
We lost Mario at some point on the adventure, and that's pretty sad. I'm gonna take him to go see the Mario movie when this thing's all done. But he sacrificed himself for the greater good, so we are gonna make sure to finish this challenge, and we're gonna do it for Mario. But yeah, it's gonna be really hard to carry on without him. Alright guys, it has been 2 days since we were last at this spot. We got everything charged up and everything ready to go, so let's continue on.
And continue on we did. But it wasn't too long before we were met with another obstacle on the line.
Through the gap there. So what I'm gonna do, scale that rock wall, get down through there, run around that, and then there's a clearing right in the middle there. I'm gonna run to the street, get to the other side.
Okay, good luck.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind if I just get through? I'm just trying to get to the road on the other side. I'm just gonna walk. Thank you so much. Holy smokes.
And I'm not gonna lie, it did feel pretty good to be able to conquer our first obstacle, but there are more to come. And for now, we just had to continue on our journey.
This weird guy's filming me right now. Makes me feel really uncomfortable. Stop filming me! I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. He's actually my friend, guys. It's okay.
And we managed to keep staying on the line.
Big barbed wire fence here. Just gotta keep going.
At some point, we need to hit the bus stop, cross over, and then start heading through the forest to get to the beach over there.
And eventually, we were at a critical point on the line.
Alright guys, so the line takes me from here all the way over there with the green roofs. That is one long swing, bro.
You think you got it?
At least gotta try. Let's get suited up. Alright, let's go for a swim.
And I was off. And because I couldn't carry all the bags with me in the water, me and King had to momentarily split up, with me swimming across the ocean to get to the point and him walking around the shore.
The idea here is to follow Dingus along this. Promise, a lot easier said than done. Could follow my certain demise.
And after a little bit of a hike, King made it to the meeting point, but I was nowhere to be seen.
I'm out here on a rock, and I don't see him anywhere.
And the amount of concern was increasing.
But I do not see him at all. I'm very worried.
But after a while, King's prayers were finally answered.
Oh, there he is. Oh my God. Thank God. Oh my God, Lord. This idiot probably doesn't even know what happened.
Little does King know that this idiot just went on the adventure of his life. Let's backtrack. So I was making pretty good progress on my swim, up until a current started pushing me towards the shore. I ended up getting stuck in this little cove of rocks, and the only way I could have kept going is by directly swimming against the current and going out. But I figured with the exhaustion that would cause, I would be in a pretty dangerous scenario, so I just tried to get out of the water right there at the cove. The problem with that is that the waves were crashing right onto the rocks there, and I learned that lesson the hard way. After a long struggle with the waves, I finally made it out. After assessing the damage, I traversed rock walls, backyards, and I finally made it to a nice resting spot when I saw a familiar face.
Oh, he's over there. He's all the way over there.
And after our long journey, we had finally been reunited.
Okay, how close are we now, Dingus? So we're a little under halfway.
Oh. Yeah.
Actually pretty good.
But we were exhausted, so we took the opportunity to regroup and to refuel.
I mean, my lightly salted, roasted whole cashew. Not sponsored.
Alright guys, now that we've finished refueling, my feet are feeling somewhat better. Let's just continue on.
And so we did. And I gotta say, after all that rough terrain we had gotten through, it was nice to be at some nicer flat ground. But this peacefulness wouldn't last for long, because we were rapidly approaching one of the tougher stretches of this route. In this stretch, the line took us directly through 3 back-to-back-to-back apartment complexes, and we didn't want to disturb anybody, so we would just have to get through there quickly and quietly.
The most important part is no one seeing us come outside of the fence. Now that we're here, we could just be like, oh, coming home after a long day. See those huge picture windows on that side there?
What is it? You like lost and gained aura with that.
And after this, we got a little bit of a break from the stress for a while. From there, it was just regular clearings, a few forests, some parking lots, and staying out of different property lines. But then we got to another critical point in the line.
Okay, so that rock wall over there is what's standing between us and that last complex. Once we get into that parking lot, I'm gonna be feeling really good about where we're at.
And that's because we had made it to the strictest and most secure apartment complex on the street, and the line went right through it. So it's safe to say that we had a big challenge on our hands.
Can they just let go? These people behind us. Let's go.
But we weren't out of the clear just yet, because we still had to get through and get out.
That's it.
We are clear all residential areas. Holy crap.
And from there, we were cruising.
And it'll be like a drone kind.
We were able to walk through town, walk on sidewalks, and just keep making progress on that line towards our final point.
Nice. Oh, there's black dog.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We are very close to being there. I'm talking probably a mile max. Our things are kind of dying, and honestly, we could kind of use a little break. So we're gonna stop here. It's a little bit of a deviation, but we're gonna stop here at the Starbucks, get refueled, and get going.
Cut to the relaxation.
That was really hits hard, doesn't it? We got less than a mile to go. I'm gonna keep pushing forward.
And after all the traveling we had done throughout the day, we were on the last final stretch to the end point. And I mean, it was kind of business as usual. We kept jumping over fences, cutting through brush, and walking across parking lots. And we kept inching towards our end point.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Holy crap.
Like cool?
This view is incredible.
Give the GoPro a good view. It's like our Yoshi, bro. This is our version of Yoshi.
Yoshi, yeah. Oh, how Mario would have loved this thing. We're close.
Yeah, if he turns, we book it. Go.
Go. You want to swing? Go. Okay.
Now he's gotta get up.
And we had just crossed the final highway, which meant we had one little forest left until we would reach our final destination. And after following the line for 10 total hours and overcoming all the obstacles in our way, there was no better feeling than having the end destination in sight. You know, I wish I could explain the feeling I was experiencing when running to the end, but after this long adventure with King, I was just so grateful that we were able to do it together. And so after we touched the pillar to signify the end of the challenge, we celebrated like never before. But this story doesn't end here, because I made a promise to someone. A promise I intended on keeping.